Oh, it's a nice day. April 14th, 2025. That's today, aka it's Easter, although sometimes Easter is shifted back earlier in the month or late in the month. This year is just later in the month. So it's kind of interesting how it shifts back and forth. You know, I don't get why it changes like that though, but anyway, it's a nice day. I'm just strolling with the dog here, and been feeling good, feeling fine. I don't have any problems, no mental symptoms or no hallucinations or anything like that. No auditory hallucinations, no visionary hallucinations. Don't hear anything that isn't there. Don't see anything that isn't there. I don't sound guilty with anything, unlike how someone, a family member, previously this week or something, tried saying how I sound guilty just because of how I sound. I forget what the question she asked me. It's like, why did you... I was like working on my college at the time, chapter 9 or whatever, like studying for a thing, and then like she asked to borrow my phone just to take a picture of her food, because she didn't have her phone at the time because it stopped working, but she got a new one. So, and then it was very casual on that. I forget what question she asked me, and I said, it's just studying for chapter 9 quiz, which I was. So, and which I got a 7 out of 10 on it, which is not too bad. It's pretty good. I wanted higher, but it's still a decent grade for a quiz. So, and then like, anyway, after I was saying for that, and then she was like, well, you sound guilty. I'm like, and then she's like, thanks. I'm like, I didn't even say anything. I'm like, no, I don't sound guilty. Like, what are you talking about? I was legit had integrity there. Like, I was actually studying for the chapter 9 quiz. So, I just was being honest. I don't sound guilty. I was being honest. So, oh, hang on. Anyway, my dog's acting crazy. Dog's acting crazy. He was just full on zoomy. And try to go around 360 degrees. I hate it when he does that. But anyway, what was I? Oh yeah, I was talking about integrity. Yeah. I was studying for chapter 9, so I don't sound guilty. I was like, I didn't say anything. Because sometimes when people make false convictions on you, you just don't really need to respond, because you already know it's false, and it's just like, whatever. So, and it's just like, you sound guilty. Like, I was just thinking in my head, like, whatever. No, I don't. You're just, bro's stuck in the past. So, get over it. So, you sound guilty. Oh yeah, well, I bet a part of you thinks that I sound guilty, or want you to think that way. You sound guilty. Well, you wish I was sounded guilty, but I don't. So I was just integrity. So I said, well, I was just studying for chapter 9, and I was. So I wasn't making stuff up. I didn't lie. So I was honest, because I actually did that, and it was true. So you really can't say otherwise, and you can't even say. So you can't say I quote unquote sounded guilty. So yeah, whatever.